Well, welcome, guys, and welcome to Resident Evil. So this is the Resident Evil 1 remake that was originally for the Nintendo Gamecube. However, today we're playing the HD Remaster on Steam. So this is, like I said, this is a remake of the original Resident Evil 1. Although this is a remaster, not a remake of the remake. So it added new features. The graphics are still amazing and still hold up really well to this day. The voice acting has been improved from the original as well. And it also adds new elements that were not in the original as well. I consider this game to be like the gold standard for like what a remake should be. It pretty much improved everything from the original game, kept almost everything from the original as well, and just made it a much more better, more cohesive, and more enjoyable experience. This is what any kind of remake should hope to be, basically. Okay, so we're going to be loading clear data, just so that we can have access to the alternate costumes. Alright, so... as you can see, I also have other modes unlocked, Real Survival and Invisible Enemy. But once again is basically just going into it again. The difference between once again and regular mode is just that there's hard mode. In the regular game, you can only pick up to normal. They also added very easy, which is very silly. I've tried it out just for the achievement, and they give you so much more green herbs and ammo that it's insane. Anyway, we're gonna play on normal.
Resident Evil.
We also have one dangerous zombie mode unlocked for both characters, so we're gonna have to deal with Force chasing us. I'll get into that once we actually see him. And just as I usually do, we're gonna play as Jill Valentine first. So in the remaster, they actually give her BSAA outfit right from the get-go. And I have also unlocked her Resident Evil 3 Nemesis outfit and this weird army getup. But for this mode, we'll play with her Nemesis outfit. So, let's get right to it.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Well,
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict.
There's their helicopter.
Save for the remaining body of Kevin.
Ugh.
We continued our search for the other members, and it
Turned into
a
nightmare. Joseph. Well. Well, there goes Joseph. Joseph! She tried to save him, but her bullets weren't working. Ugh. Nice shot, Chris.
Hey, Brad! Where the hell's he going?
Goodbye, Chicken Heart.
Chris, this way.
Oh, thanks, Wesker. There's Mr. Burton himself.
Damn it! Make for that mansion!
Enter the survival horror.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no! You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
Alright. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp. A dining room.
A dining room. So, if you're very familiar with the original game, and you go into this, you'll find that the dialogue is, for the most part, one-to-one. It's just that the inflection is a lot different because the voice actors are, you know, actually trying this time. So, it is changed in a couple places to make it, the translation a little better, but for the most part, it's pretty one-to-one. So, just as a heads up, this time we're going to be playing with door skip enabled. That is a mod that allows us to skip all of the door loading screens, which they're about 7 to 8 seconds each. And trust me, for each door, that tends to rack up real quick. And we're also going to be playing with alternate controls this time, which means we have free movement rather than tank controls. I've never really played the remake with the alternate, with free roam, but I figured I've played this game so often with regular controls. I think I finally deserve to play like this and without having to worry about the door loading. So it'll just make things quicker in the long run. Also, yes, we do have an infinite rocket launcher right now. We're not going to use it. Launches fire and forget rockets continuously. Extremely destructive. That's nice.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
Hope this is not Chris's blood. I'll be examining this.
Barry.
Okay, thanks, Barry. Very insightful. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and unequip our weapon, because we'll run fast, a little bit faster without it equipped. Excuse me, sir. Sir? Oh. I think he wants seconds. Let's not give it to him.
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it.
That thing took 3 Magnum rounds, just like the original.
What the hell is this thing?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
Although in the original, at least Barry actually kills it by blowing its head off. In this game, no such luck. He tanks those rounds like a champ and gets back up.
Wesker! Jill, help me look for him. But let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
Alright, so all we gotta do to look for Wesker is head up the stairs and go back down the stairs.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris, and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay then, I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh! I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
Might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
This time I'll be there. Okay, so we're not going to the opposite side. We're going right through the dining room. So our zombie pal's right over there waiting for us. No, I'm kind of tempted to take him down now, but I'll wait. The corpse of your comrade Kenneth. It looks like he's holding something. It's the film that belonged to Kenneth. I need a video player to see what's recorded on it. We won't be able to do anything with that until the very end of the game, pretty much. It's a cool camera angle there. Alright, so there's handgun magazine here. We also have some green herbs. Up the stairs and through the door. Then we have another green herb right here, which we'll go ahead and take. And then we'll just mix all three of these green herbs together. Over here, we got a zombie admiring himself in the mirror. We'll just run past. You take the golden arrow, sure. Yes, I know how to examine an item. The arrowhead looks like it can be removed. It's made from peridot, sometimes referred to as a poor man's emerald. Alright. Alright, another zombie here around the corner. Alright, we got him to do the lunge and we were able to run past. You can juke him like that, if you're good. Alright, so this here is a dagger. An emergency evade defensive item. Using defensive items such as daggers will allow you to escape momentarily when grabbed by an enemy. However, it's useless if you're grabbed from behind. To equip a defensive item, go to the screen, blah blah blah. Yeah, there you go. Now, normally there's a zombie in here, but because we have one dangerous zombie activated, it's not. So this is like your one chance to do this without having to worry about forest later. Alright, so we got that pushed off. Okay, now we go to the graveyard, which is through this door. You kind of have to look carefully at it, otherwise you may not think it is actually a door and end up lost. Okay, we've got this fine fellow right here. We'll lure him over to the stairs. Zombies cannot grab you while on stairs in this game. They can only try to puke on you. So it's great for running past them. That guy hasn't activated, so that's perfect. Right. Insert the arrowhead into the grave. And now we can go down it. Excuse me a moment. Okay, so we got 4 indentations here. This is going to basically be our main quest from this place. There's a giant, ominous coffin hanging in the sky there. A book is fitted perfectly in the indentation. The Book of Curses. And on the back of it is a key. We got the mansion key, and the book turns into a file. Book of Curses. The 4 masks. Mask that speaks, smells, sees, and all 3 cannot see evil. When all 4 fall into place, evil will awaken. The following inscription is carved into the indentation. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Oh dear. Surely there's nothing bad hiding inside that coffin. Okay, he's right there. Gotta wait for him to turn around. Then just run past him. Now, sometimes that other dude can activate early. I'm not really sure if it's just random if he's moving around or not. But it does make getting by much harder if he's wandering around with his buddy. Oh, right. And we will examine the mansion key, and it's the sword key. Cool. Alright, now we don't have to do this. Especially since I pretty much know the layout of the mansion like the back of my hand now, but we'll still do it anyway. Just to say we did it. A map of the mansion first floor. Sure, I'll take it. And that's the woman drawing water statue. We don't have to do this either. So there's another dagger. We'll take it. Uh-oh. It's a Zambo. I normally don't do this either. Well, this basically just exists to show you how the daggers work. I was trying to juke him, but ended up just running into him instead. Oh well. Easy come, easy go. So this is the dog hallway from the original. There's another dagger. And under this shelf. Okay, game. So the dogs don't actually infest this hallway unless you walk backwards through it. So as long as you only use it to go through this door here and not the other way, then the dogs won't invade it. Right, another handgun magazine. Oh, that is a camera angle. Go out here since we can open it with the lockpick. Bark. Well, let's definitely grab the chemical. We can't really afford to grab the other stuff, unfortunately. It's full of dirty water. Remove the plug? Sure. Oh dear. Taking a bath, huh? Think you needed it. Nice one, Jill. Nice. So, Jill does actually kill that zombie in the cutscene, which is nice, so we never have to worry about it again. When Chris does this, he doesn't have the foresight to stop its head. So he does not kill it. go through here. This is the shotgun trap room. Another dagger, which I'll take. Some more ink ribbons. And the shotgun. Huh. I wonder what that means. Surely it will have no ramifications. Oh no, there's ramifications to my actions. Alright, just examine both doors, quickly.
Oh god, what did I do now? Wesker! Barry! Help!
Jill! You in there?
Barry? Get me out of here! The door's jammed!
Stand back! Grab my hand!
Ooh. Thanks, Barry.
Barry.
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Really? Thanks.
You were almost a Jill
But Barry,
sandwich.
Didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to find other clues? I'm glad and all, but why are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
Thanks, Barry. I owe you one.
Don't mention it.
Yeah. It's nice that they still reference the sandwich from the original. But it's not to the point of like, you were almost a Jill sandwich. Oh, Barry. Oh, I can actually hear him. Okay, so Forrest is already active. So when you beat the game as both Jill and Chris, you unlock something called One Dangerous Zombie mode. Basically, he'll only follow you throughout the first part of the mansion. Once you go to the dormitories, he'll disappear. But he's basically an invincible zombie. You can't attack him because if you do, he's strapped with a bunch of grenades, which will blow you up and kill you instantly. Auto-aim is disabled against him, and your defensive items have no use against him either. He also runs about as quickly as a Crimson Head. Oh boy, Crimson Heads. I haven't talked about them yet. I will in a minute. Right, so first of all, let's take care of this dude. Okay, he appears to be dead. Oh, hold on. He's already... Oh, they're both active. Come on. I was hoping for a double headshot, but no such luck. Okay, we got... I think the thing about the shotgun is that once you get it, you get a guaranteed crit with the first shot, so you can use that as a guaranteed headshot on a zombie. But after that, it's only a chance of a decapitation, unfortunately. Also, when I got the shotgun... If you go to the second floor first and get a different cutscene with Barry, because there's various cutscenes that you can get with him throughout the mansion, if you get one of the ones on the second floor first and don't get the shotgun, you miss out on your chance of Barry being able to save you. And then we need the broken shotgun in order to get it later. Okay, so let's rearrange some stuff. We definitely don't need the infinite launcher. We don't need the infinite a handgun. We can probably put away the shotgun for the time being. We can put away the knife. We don't need the chemical. Herbicide. We don't need that full heal. Special instructions for the disposal of dead bodies. We have new information regarding those beings. They may appear to be dead, but in fact they are able to come back to life. However, there are ways to prevent them from becoming active again. Currently, there are 2 known methods to cease their resurrection. Incineration and destruction of the head. You'll see these things are known as VAX. If further methods are discovered, you will be notified immediately. Meanwhile, to those of you who still have the will to live, oil has been placed on the first floor of the mansion. Take as much as you need. You need something to light it with, which you'll need to find by yourself. Okay, so it is talking about VAX, more commonly known as Crimson Heads. So a Crimson Head is a reanimated zombie. If you kill a zombie and you don't burn it or destroy its head, eventually after a set period of time, or like a varying period of time, it will eventually come back as something known as a Crimson Head. They're much faster and stronger than a regular zombie. And if you can help it, you want to try and prevent as many Crimson Heads from coming as possible. From popping up as possible. So we have a fuel canteen and we got some fuel, but we need a lighter, which we're about to get in a moment. Alright, I'm gonna dodge this dude here. See ya. Alright, so there's a dog whistle. Crumpled memo. Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal, like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mutt is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near that damn dog without risking a serious mauling. Which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I can trust with this. Of course, you'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item you've always wanted to get a hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I just might be able to get it for you. This could work out well for both of us. John Tolman. Okay, so there's our clue on what to do next. Botany, use of medicinal herbs. It is a well-known fact that there exist many plants that are credited with medicinal healing powers. Since ancient times, mankind has been healing wounds and diseases using various plants. In this book, we will sample 3 herbs that are native of the Arklay Mountains and briefly outline each of their medical qualities. Each herb has a distinct color and a distinct medicinal quality. Alright, so green herb heals strength, blue herb neutralizes toxins. Red herb does nothing on its own, but mix it with a green herb and it will fully heal you. Yeah. But we already knew that. Oh, shoot. I forgot to grab the lighter. How silly of me. But yeah, Crimson Heads, they typically... I forget all the time frames. I think on normal mode, you have, like, maybe an hour before they get up. On hard mode, I think it's, like, 30 minutes. But then some Crimson Heads, depending on which one, which zombie you take down, I think certain story events also influence when Crimson Heads get up as well. Alright, and then just to do it, I'll grab this wooden mount. Alright, we'll burn those 2 downstairs in just a moment. Now, again, this is something you don't really have to do. We're just going to do it to say we did it. So green herb in here. An unlit fireplace. We'll place the wooden mount here. light the fireplace. There's a map of the mansion, second floor. Neat. It's nice to have, but not necessary. Alright, so we'll burn... Ooh, can I get a twofer here? No, no twofer. Sometimes if you can get the zombie bodies to fall on top of each other, you can roast them with only using a single use of kerosene. Which is nice. Alright, so we'll refill the canteen again. And now not a single drop of kerosene remains. Oh well. So now we can put away the fuel canteen. We can put away the lighter. And we'll take the dog whistle. Alright, let's head back out into the mansion.